What's up? This is IT Man Page and today reply lang tayo sa mga comment natin sa mga previous videos natin. About kasi ito sa content na to be an IT nowadays, kailangan mong matuto about servers and different technologies. And he reacted and commented na as a full stack, I believe he said na as a full stack developer or using .NET and Angular, he was flexing pa with his frameworks na alam. He mentioned that to be a full stack developer using those frameworks, you don't need to learn more about servers, you don't need to learn more about different technologies out there kung ano-ano pa yon. So with that, I want to start a content about comparing what is a software developer, who is the software engineer, and the sooner the better to become a solutions architect. Being a software developer is basically you are implementing feature, fixing bugs into the system. As much as possible, you focus on the leads na instruction in order for the whole team, as a team player, as a software developer, to implement such feature or even fix the bug. And later in your career, you will become a software engineer. And who is a software engineer? A software engineer, as much as possible, explore different kinds of technologies. For example, as a software engineer, you don't need like to grow or to have a long list of frameworks, to have a long list of programming language. As a software engineer, you know the principles, the standards, the technologies, different technologies out there that you need to know more on the different type of databases. You need to know the different type of caching. You need to know the different type of security standards. You need to know a lot of software engineering principles and standards. And with that, you're not basically building features. You're securing and you're making sure that the application is reliable, stable, and a solid implementation, maybe for about 2 to 3 years. No? So being a solutions architect, as much as possible, you're not into coding na. As yung architecture ng system or even the API, the database, the caching is making sure that the application work as intended. And also, most of the time, a solutions architect is having conversation with a client, converting business requirements into a technical implementation. So kumbaga ikaw yung middman ng pag-iintindi ng business requirement ng client, at based on your knowledge with the different technologies, different approach, different policies, different standards, hindi lang pag-implement ng isang feature. Like for example, just to be a full stack, you will have to implement CRUD, create, read, update, delete. Hindi. You need to connect all the datas that was implemented to the system, because the datas that was implemented to the system alone will not build an application that will help a business. So as much as possible, you connect all those datas, you interact with those data, you integrate datas from one data to another, and you created a system, an automated system. So yun, 3 layers yun. Para sa akin, that was my 3 layers progression. So yun lang, I would like to remind every IT professional out there, especially to the beginners, that you need to open up your mind. Sa IT, sobrang bilis ng update. Sa IT, I know, ang lapad ng field. Pero again, hindi mo naman kailangan magtapos ng another degree to learn about another technology. Sa IT, it's an advantage kung the more technologies that you've explored, the more na better. So, and again, the difference between yung mga nagsisimula pa lang versus a senior IT, the reason they are called seniors is because they have experience to different technologies or to the different system na na-implement na nila. So, yun lang masasabi ko sa'yo. And thank you for your comment. And na-open up din yung utak ko na there is this kind of mindset na, hindi ko na kailangan matutunan ito, hindi ko na kailangan matutunan to. Sabi nga sa content ni Boss Rod, kaya tayo hindi nakakagawa ng missile. So that's it for today, and this is IT Man PH.
IT Man PH. Like, comment, and follow.